Welcome back, everybody, to another game, point and click adventure called Runaway, a road adventure.
Hello, my name's Brian. I'm here to tell you about something that happened to me a few weeks ago. But first, a question. Isn't it truly amazing that your life can be turned upside down in just 1/10 of a second? It can. And soon, you'll find out why. Let's not bore you with a lot of details about my life. I'll cut to the chase. I was born in New York 23 years ago, and growing up, I was always somewhat of a child prodigy. I studied at Columbia and finished my physics degree with honors last year. During the summer, I arranged interviews with several universities, hoping I'd get into a decent PhD program. And in the end, I was chosen by the best. Professor Silva at Berkeley offered me the chance to do my doctoral studies at the applied physics department he runs there. It was a dream come true. I packed my bags and got ready to move to California. I was ready to drive from coast to coast without stopping. I had no idea of the events that would take place within just a few days. About the mess I was going to get in.
He looks out of place. It's like a surfer dude.
About to cross my path.
How many surfer dudes do you know live in New York?
The hundreds of dangers lurking behind every corner. Yes, it was quite an adventure. But let's go back to the beginning. As I told you, my old car and I were ready to go to California. I decided to take off at night and get a few miles behind me before dawn. I said goodbye to my parents, my sister, and my dog, and I got behind the wheel. That's when I remembered I forgot to pick up a book I'd ordered at a bookshop downtown in Manhattan. Luckily, it was one of those bookstores that stays open 24/7, so I decided to grab the book on the way. I could have asked them to mail it to me once I got to California, but no, I decided to go into Manhattan and get it myself. That one detour changed my life forever.
How's the volume for everybody? I think I tried adjusting it earlier, but I think I need to turn it up just a bit. Focus Home Entertainment presents. Okay, it's not just me. Alright, we'll turn it up when we get to the option screen. Is that supposed to be the same guy without the blonde hair t-shirt? Pendulo Studios. Runaway, a road adventure. Oh, there's my thumbnail for the YouTube. The adventure changed him in more ways than one. What, does he turn into a girl? No longer become a PhD in physics? Does he cross interdimensional barriers in order to see an alternate universe where he is a surfer dude? Nah, he meets a girl? Oh, of course he meets a girl. You know, this is one of those normal, boy meets girl, boy loses girl, boy finds girl again type stories. It's nothing new. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I don't know why I'm recording all this. I can probably skip it. I'm probably going to cut it out anyway. Normally, any game that I play for the very first time, I like to run all the way through the cutscenes.
Oh my God!
Stay away. It's better if they don't see us.
She's unconscious. I'm taking her to the hospital.
We'll take care of her at the hospital.
Maybe that moron did the dirty work for us and she's already dead.
Maybe, but we'd better make sure.
Soho.
It did. I'm telling you. On the way to the bookshop, I hit that girl with my car. I was scared stiff. She suddenly ran out in front of me. There was no way I could stop. Luckily for both of us, she wasn't that badly hurt. They did a bunch of tests on her at the hospital and said she had no major injuries. She was just in shock. So they decided to keep her under observation for 24 hours. A nurse took her to her room and gave her some strong medicine that put her to sleep. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned it. The girl's name was Gina, and she was amazingly beautiful. The truth is, I had no reason to stick around, so I went to say goodbye to her and go on my way.
Please, don't leave. They want to kill me.
There, calm down. It's all over now. I hit you with my car, but you're fine. You're in a hospital recovering from...
No, I'm telling you, they want me dead. I've got to get out of here.
Who were they? Please, calm down and tell me why you think they want to murder you.
Something awful happened tonight, and I witnessed the whole thing. Look, I'm a singer. I work at the Pink Iguana, a trendy place with live shows. This evening, when I finished my act, my dad was waiting for me. He works for a secret government agency. He told me he needed to tell me something. He said it was an emergency.
Yeah, that's about the way I would look at her. She's crazy.
Gina, kiddo, I'm in danger. I've gotten into a really big mess, and I'm afraid you're not safe either.
What's the matter, Daddy? Oh, you're frightening me.
There's no time to explain. They're right behind me. I need you to keep this crucifix, and no matter what happens, don't let them find out you have it. You can't trust anybody, not even the police.
But Daddy, please, tell me what's going on.
They're here. Quick, grab the crucifix, and don't let them see you with me.
It was awful. Some guys pulled my dad away and took him into the storeroom. I scrambled away just in time and got the crucifix without them seeing me. I followed them to the storeroom.
Didn't he just say, "Don't tell no one"?
Chair and violently started interrogating him. These two henchmen wouldn't stop hitting him, and my heart froze when I saw who was giving the orders. The Sandretti brothers.
The famous mafia bosses? How'd your dad get mixed up with those guys?
I don't know, but they...
Get him to tell you what he knows. Speak the truth out of him, if you must.
Speak. Where is it?
I won't say a word. Damn you! You're gonna speak now. Speak or die. You choose. Go to hell.
Speak or die. Oh, he hits like a girl.
It seems our friend doesn't want to cooperate. What a shame.
So, we got a tough boy on our hands. You're not easily convinced, huh? Boys, maybe you're being too soft on our little hero. Did you hear that? The boss says we're being softies.
Hi-ya! What are you doing?
Didn't you hear his neck crack? You killed him, man.
Well, yeah, he did do an up palm thrust.
Okay.
You already know the rest of the story. I ran out through an alleyway, and when I crossed the street... Please, don't leave me. They'll kill me.
Don't worry, just rest for now. Go to sleep. I won't leave you. She fell asleep. Those tranquilizers must have taken effect. What a story. I don't know what to think. The poor thing is probably in shock from the accident. I bet she dreamt all this. But what if it's true? What if her life really is in danger? I can't just leave her here and forget all about it. I'd never forgive myself if something happened to her. Okay, that's it. I'm not leaving this hospital until I'm sure Gina's completely out of danger. But how are you supposed to act in a situation like this?
Well, I would call the
I
cops.
think I'd better do something to protect Gina in case those mafia murderers she says want to kill her show up.
All right. I have a cursor on the screen. Yay! Let's turn the volume up just a smidge. Okay, we can examine. Oh, enter. Examine. Go to. Look at. Look at. Go to. Examine.
It's empty.
Depends on where you hit, huh?
Those are the same kind of sleeping pills Gina took. It's cracked. Gina must have broken it when she took that sleeping pill.
So that was my inventory, huh? Can I bring up the inventory with I? Tab? Tab, okay. So we've got a wallet, keys, order form. The amber? Why would we have a piece of amber? Last tab.
Snoozatol.
Snoozatol.
One of the finest brands on the market.
Got it now?
Snoozatol. One of the finest brands on the market.
Tab.
Standard hospital linens. It contains a description of her injuries and the name of her doctor. Organ donors needed. This chart's empty. I suppose that's where the patients keep their personal belongings. It belongs to Gina. She was carrying it when I ran her over. I'll keep it until Gina wakes up.
Uh-huh. You thief.
Let's see.
Did he just unzip his pants?
A matchbox I might be able to use. The city is so peaceful at this time of night. It's turned off this time of year. I hope the accident doesn't leave her scarred for life.
Nice. Well, so far so good. I mean, it looks a lot like our Deponia style games.
Let's see. It's a map of this floor of the hospital. Here's the room I'm in. Here's the hall, and if I'm not mistaken, across the hall and just to the left of this room, there's a storeroom. That could be interesting.
Interesting.
What can I say? It's just a toilet bowl. Nature isn't calling right now. And yes, I admit I'm pretty shy about doing certain things in public, okay?
Break the fourth wall.
The faucet hasn't been attached to it, so it must be dry. Out of order. Well, I'm afraid the shower's out of order. There aren't even any faucets.
Whatever. What are you laughing at?
It's one of those wastebaskets that opens up when you step on the lever. Someone threw away a marking pen.
Ooh, take the marking pen.
It might still work.
Of course.
I like that big apple sticker.
I don't like Apple.
I can't. It's locked shut. This might come in handy.
Might come in handy. Oh no, I'm a vampire. I don't cast a reflection.
That's the cold water. No, I don't feel like washing my hands.
Filthy beast. Always wash your hands after you use the restroom.
Nature isn't calling right now. And yes, I admit
What else we got around here?
help fight AIDS.
AIDS. Hey, did you hear the good news? We've almost eradicated AIDS. No longer considered
Standard hospital linens.
one of the worst epidemics in history.
This could be useful. The city is so peaceful at this time of night. Okay, I'll try to reach the storeroom by walking along the ledge. Hope I live to tell the grandkids.
Why do they even design buildings
Yikes.
like that?
I better not look down.
Like, oh, hey, you know, we're going to have
Almost didn't make it.
20-story
The
building.
map was right. This is the storeroom. Let's see what I can find in this dump.
Let's put a little 2-inch ledge, just in case someone wants to crawl along the outside of the building.
They contain all sorts of medical equipment.
All kinds of medical equipment.
They contain all sorts of medical equipment. They're the pillows used in the patient's beds. I'll take them both.
Okay.
Well, they're big and very fluffy.
Fluffy, not stuffy.
A box of syringes.
Take it?
I'll grab one.
Or take everything. That's
It's
how these
empty.
games work. Right? Never know when you just might need something later on.
It's not on right now.
Can I turn
It's
it on?
connected to a central heating system and can't be turned on from here.
Ah, well, that does tell us something, though.
It's full of files, papers, and other hospital records. It's full of files. I think it weighs too much.
What?
It's full of files. I think it weighs too much. There are several files inside labeled incoming and outgoing medicines from 1994 to 1998. Those files don't interest me.
Look.
Looky here, a vademecum.
Not the Vidigmicum.
This could be useful.
Oh. Who are you?
At the medical school behind my department at the university, they had a bunch of these. Okay. But I think I'll just take his head with me. His head's got a hole in one side so you can examine his brain.
Ah. Isn't that special?
The drawers are locked shut. I think it weighs too much.
I think it weighs too much.
Too bad it's empty.
Take it?
I don't think I'll be needing it.
Okay. At least not right now.
It's some kind of stand used to hang the little bottle of serum on a hook. It's a medical information card that's put into the charts by the beds. It's blank.
Blank. Why is it blank?
I don't know what's inside, but they give me bad vibes.
Bad
It's probably
vibes.
better to stay away from them. I don't want to catch some tropical disease. They contain all sorts of medical equipment. I don't need any of that. Spray cleaner. This might come in handy.
Back out the window. Spider-Man. Spider-Man. By the way, they changed up how Community Day works, so now they're going to be